What is up, everybody out there in YouTube land? This is Jose once again from PetRockMedia.com. We are back with another video, and today we're going to take a look at a brand new camera that we just received for this channel and for the company. And it's a camera that we've talked about in the past, and we have finally been able to purchase this camera and add it to our collection and add it to the studio. Let's talk about it. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Once again, I'm Jose from PetRockMedia.com, and in today's video we're going to explore a brand new camera that we just added to our arsenal here at PetRock Media Studios. So if that type of information and that type of content excites you, you want to know about camera gear, daily carries, things like that, just overall teching out and geeking out, then this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button and punch that bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time we post content. Now today's video is going to be a little different. Right now I'm utilizing only natural light. I'm sitting right next to a window, and you'll notice that the background is a little bit different. I'm shooting at a different angle, so some of the lighting may change, obviously depending on the sun. So a little bit different studio setup today, but what I wanted to do is come at you guys with a brand new video. It's been a while, and I wanted to showcase the brand new camera that we added to the arsenal of PetRock Media Studios. And that camera is the Canon EOS R5. Now you'll see currently right now it is decked out with a small cage or small rig camera cage that I just picked up a couple days ago, and I added it to this because we'll be utilizing this camera to film a few of our videos here on the channel with the EOS R5. So you're going to see a little bit different colors and things like that. Right now I'm filming on my Fujifilm X-T4 in F-Log, and then adding a color grade and things like that. If you're interested in learning about my color grading process and how I create my videos, leave me a comment down below, give me a thumbs up also, and letting me know you're interested in that type of content, and I'll be sure to get that out to you guys. Now coming back to this camera, I was a little hesitant to pick it up based on the reviews. Obviously, if you have read anything about the R5, it's been out about 8-9 months. One of the major gripes and issues that individuals had, content creators, photographers, videographers especially, was the overheating that this camera does. Now, one of the ways around it is to shoot and have the footage captured externally with a monitor. We utilize the Atomos Ninja 5 on this channel occasionally, and utilizing that with this camera allows the overheating to either be completely removed or broadened, in the sense of you get a lot longer recording time. Now also, it's going to depend on the video codecs that you're utilizing. I am not in any way, shape, or form going to be utilizing the 8K option, because that is just asking for it to be overheated. And I really think Canon did a disservice to the camera by heavily advertising this camera as an 8K power horse, which it has the option, but again, utilizing that option is going to severely give you that overheating, which obviously that's something that you don't want to have, especially if you're going to be utilizing this for professional weddings, professional gigs, and so forth. Now in a controlled environment such as a studio, utilizing recording to an external monitor is going to very severely increase that recording time. Now currently right now, the Ninja 5 Atomos Ninja 5 recorder only can shoot up to 4K 60, which is perfectly fine here since we shoot everything in 4K 24p with an occasional slow motion, which again, then at that point I would utilize 4K 60, or when they release the firmware update on this camera, hopefully sooner rather than later, they're going to add 120p in 1080. But coming back to the camera, I have not been a Canon shooter for a very long time. I started my company and started my business with my wife shooting strictly Canon glass and Canon cameras. I started off with the 5D Mark II, which essentially revolutionized DSLR video, as many of you may know that. So I started off with one of those and a 50D as my second body. Utilizing that crop sensor allowed me to extend my range of certain lenses, because we primarily shot weddings, quinceañeras, things like that. So coming back to Canon, I am having to kind of almost relearn the button layouts and things like that, because ever since I sold off all my gear, I switched completely to Fujifilm, and the camera that really did that for me was the X100 lineup. And then I slowly went into the XT lineups, the X Pro lineups, and so forth, and here we are having not only every single XT lineup camera all the way up until right now the X-T4, having the X Pro 2. I didn't have the X Pro 1, but I had the X Pro 2, and then now the X Pro 3, and then the X100, X100S, X100F, X100V, all of those we've had here on this channel. So coming to a Canon camera is going to take a little bit of a learning curve, obviously, just because of button layouts and things like that. But first overall impressions, I'm leaving some pictures here. What I'm getting from this camera has been nothing more than extraordinary. I love the colors, I love the output, I love the image quality, I love the ability for me to capture those Canon colors that they're known for. So I'm really excited about adding this camera to my camera bag. And the lens that I bought with it currently is what we consider, or what Canon considers, a kit lens. This is the 24-105. This is the RF glass. This is the 24-105 L series lens. Great all around, great walkabout camera lens. Great kind of do it all. It is an f4, which is kind of, you know, depending on what you're utilizing the lens for, it's not definitely a low light beast. It's definitely a landscape, travel, street photography if you want. It is kind of a big lens, but it's kind of a jack of all trades. It doesn't master at anything, but it's definitely does pull its own weight when it comes to being an L series glass. There is a non-L glass out there, 24-105, which is a little bit cheaper. It's a 3.5, I believe, to 7.1 lens. This is f4 straight throughout all of the zooming capabilities from 24 all the way to 105. Produces incredible images, in my opinion. All the images that you've seen so far have been taken with this particular lens. But that wraps up this video, everybody. I just want to show you the new camera body that we're going to be utilizing here on this channel. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, leave them down below. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button or thumbs down twice. Thank each and every one of you for stopping on by. Again, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll catch each and every one of you in the next video. Peace.